Happy Monday. I'm gonna come up here. We are. How's everyone doing? I hope everybody had a great weekend. I did. Had a really busy weekend with readings. Hi, lucky girl. How you doing? All right. So Saturday was crazy with readings, and yesterday was more of a, catch up with everything you need to do around the house kind of thing. All right. Did you have a good weekend, lucky girl? I wonder why my live chat's not showing up here. Does everything look okay? I guess so. All right. Good for you. Oh, I'm so excited. Your first shot today. First one, for most people that I spoke to, was a piece of cake. But arms are sore, of course. And you can use ice cool compresses the first 24 hours. And then hi guys, there the notifications went out. And then after the first 24 hours, you can use heat. And I had to use heat with my second shot, not with my first. All right, we've got yay, Mystery Achievers in the house. Sherry's here, T-Barb's here, Jay's here, yay. All right, and Stacy B is in the house. Let's talk about the card of the day, the full card. So I post on the community page the card of the day when I'm going to be going live. So it's usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, technically. And the full card is basically about trying new things, right? Going out on a limb, taking a leap of faith, some people call it. And it can be as simple as ordering something different off the menu at your favorite restaurant. You know how you go to your favorite place and you always get the same thing? This is a try something different kind of day. And maybe planning your vacation in a different place, starting a class that you've been putting off because of the pandemic. We're going to be talking about the crown bug today, too. I know I haven't adjusted my camera, not yet, but I will, hopefully today, maybe tomorrow. And my brother will be here mid-month, so I'm going to try broadcasting from another room. So that's going to be a real adventure. And I've got a lot, of course, I'm still getting a lot of comments about the microphone and the echo. But in my small, modest home, I do have cathedral ceilings here. So this is just something, even though I have the floors covered, it's just something. So I just want to thank every single one of you for hanging in there with me until I either get back to my office, and maybe moving into this other room will be helpful. We'll see what I get. We'll see how it goes. It's all about, starting new things, trying something different, right? Okay. I want to start, as people are joining us, I want to start with Mitt Romney. So that was, and you can always join us for Card of the Day and The Way of Positive Change, Facebook and Instagram. All right. And I notified the winner of the free giveaway, and I'm going to be doing another one. I'll probably do that on Wednesday or Friday, and we'll get the second one in before my brother arrives. All right. Let's take Karen. I've tried the little silver microphone right next to me, and people still, no matter what I do, it doesn't matter what I do. I had it right next to me, and everybody were still. It's all right. It's all good. Let's take a look at Mitt Romney. He got booed. He got booed at a Republican convention in Utah. All right. The political future for Mitt Romney. We're going to warm up to him a little bit. He and Liz Cheney are in some doo-doo. All right, let's see. What happens? The political future of Mitt Romney. And Jay will post the questions. Thank you, Jay. And he does it all in caps in case you're just joining us and you missed the question. You can scroll up and get the question because Jay is pretty cool. Okay, yes. And so the microphone stuff started happening when I closed my office for the pandemic and moved my office here. So when I go back to the office, there won't be cathedral ceilings there. So, and I feel like I'm closer, but we're going to read on the Crown book because what's happening in India, I'm just sort of getting a feeling that we could still be having to take precautions. And hi, Miss Anita. And especially when you're in red states where there's a lot of vaccine hesitancy. So, okay. Wheel of Fortune for Mitt Romney. Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing. He did feel a little wounded from this, you know. People are mad at him. But he's still there. He's taken some slander. You know, and that big boo was a bit of a face plant there. And he said, aren't you embarrassed? All right, he's not sure. He's a little confused. Yeah, cat hair. He's just a little confused. Not sure exactly what angle. He knows what his beliefs are. Boy, I'm a little worried about him. Someone's going to actually take another pot shot at him, and I think he needs to. I'm sure he has guards. That's a little frightening for Mitt Romney. That could be some aggressive action, people coming after him. He's able to strategically move around the weird people. So I think he will, of course, he's going to outwit, you know, the crazies. He might. It's almost like he might bow out for a little bit or just gets around him. He's going to do something tricky. We'll have to keep an eye on him. I'm assuming he has guards. In the end, you know, he's okay, but he's really facing something very difficult is coming up for him in the next couple of weeks. So weeks. So that doesn't really look great for him. Well, is Mitt Romney going to be okay? He's really struggling. He's having a tough time. So it looks very difficult for him, but he'll be able to sidestep them. Some people are going to make a move to, I don't know if he's already been censored. He's going to take some attacks. So the booing wasn't it. That was not it. But wait, there's more. It seems like we're saying that consistently. And I was thinking about Wednesday or Friday. Friday, I'm going to be with Sheila on the remote view on her channel. So that'll be my first time doing that show with her. So that's cool. Maybe Wednesday, I'll just go through the cast of characters, you know, all the important players from Trumpland, you know, the Bannon, Stone, you know, all of them, Jared, all of them. And we'll just see who gets in the most trouble in the month of May. Okay? So maybe that's a running thing that we can do at the beginning of each month. Okay, there are a bunch of women, I think they're on Facebook and Instagram, and they're called the Mamalicious. I'm not kidding. And they are young, and they're, right in those power ages. Not that you can't be in a power age at my age or your age, but they hate needles and are anti-vaxxers, but they love guns. So they dress up in their low-cut blouses and boots, very pretty, and pose with their guns. And this is a movement that has been growing. So I want to know. Hi, David. I want to know the nefarious nincompoops. Yes, lucky girl. I want to know, are they going to continue to grow and be on more shows, or this is a Mamalicious? It's a real thing. A growing movement of anti-vaxxers and gun lovers. Oh, good grief! I know, you have to see the pictures. You just do. They look like the Kardashians and the Bobarts and Greens, but in Kardashian style or Desperate Housewives style or something. It's so funny. You got to see it. Oh boy. Okay, some will stay, some will go. Got the Eight of Cups. They are looking for other people. In their minds, they are actually trying to seek a higher vibration and a higher level. I know. Hi, Marcia. Hey, Clarence. And looking for attention. Yes, they are I think that's the perfect description, if I say so myself. It's the Kardashians, Bobarts. All right. Oh boy, they're growing. They're getting. They've done. This was mostly self-funded, and so their challenge in this Celtic Cross, the challenge is to get some tread, and traction, and to get some money and funding. So they're seeking funding. They didn't really have it together at first, and there could have been even a little bit of a break between the number one mama and the number two mama. Somebody split off in a different direction. Okay. Sometimes they're seen as foolish or being risky, but they're starting to collect the money, and they're selecting their wardrobe. They're a rich wardrobe. Totally against Biden, trying to get younger women. They're going to attract a lot of attention to themselves, and they're going to get as much approval and accolades or appreciation from some. They have just as much icky stuff coming at them from the other side. So this is a minor, this is a major. They're trying to get more people involved, younger women, and I think they're firm backers of Ivanka, and but then they end up in some trouble. They could have some debt or mismanagement of funds. There could be greed. Of course, greed is always what creates the split, right? So they end up in trouble. A couple of them could get arrested, but I think their greedy nature, they're racist, greedy, nature takes over, and they get in trouble. That's what I'm going to say. Okay. So, yeah, if you haven't seen pictures of them, you got to. I think I did a pretty good description, though. Okay, I thought it was pretty funny. Hi, Miss Charlotte. All right, well, thanks for stopping by, guys. Yay. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Card of the day was the Fool, Mamalicious. Yep. Are you seeing him, T-Bar? It's pretty okay. It's like, yeah, like I said. All right, the Bobarts and the Kardashians. Okay, so we'll keep it light. Let's see if I want to take a look at. I have a whole bunch of vaccination and India questions and stuff. I want to take a look at the relationship between Biden and Netanyahu. Somebody said that Roger Stone went over in 2016 and talked to Netanyahu, and that could be his alliance with DJT and Roger Rabbit. Yeah, somebody's. This isn't good, is it? So let's just take a look. Biden and Netanyahu, what's the nature of their relationship overall? When they finally do get together, are they going to be able to work together? Will they have a good relationship or not good? I mean, I know they've met and talked before, right? Before DJT, but now, as Lucky Girl said, the nefarious group, the nefarious nincompoops. Oh yeah, so they're in a power struggle. And moving forward with the chariot is on its side. This is also military placement. The IDF, the Israeli Defense Force. Oh, the secrets in the past. Yeah, so Biden knows. Thank you, Mr. Sissel. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. This is tough. They're having a tough time. Secret deals from before get in the way. But Biden will extend an olive branch. Talk. It's really difficult. They'll talk, and Biden hopes for the best, but it just is. Netanyahu says, "Oh, we're not getting a fair deal with you," and he's leaning on excuses and things from the past. He's still harboring resentment from when Biden was in with Obama, whatever that is. And there were a lot, they didn't agree on things then, right? So this is very difficult. Very difficult. Hi, Annie. All right. So that looks very difficult. Chariots on its side. Power struggle. Okay. How's everyone doing on their diet or their change of eating plans? How's everyone doing? I'm trying really hard before my brother and I are going to stay at the beach at a favorite place, either the first week or second week that he's here. And there's a bunch of stuff coming up. Hi, Patricia. And my granddaughter turns 1, so we're going to be having her big party, and that's going to be it's outside, so I'm going to be able to go. I would have gone in. I'll go anyway, but this will be my first big party. Yes, diet or change of eating plan. Getting rid of the quarantine 10. Oh, good for you, Cece. All right. Did you guys see? I think it's all really fair to say that Kim Jong-un is out. I mean, when I read on him, I know quite a few readers think, ouch, that he is incapacitated or gone. Just, like gone to spirit or wherever. I definitely got that he had been on life support. This is way back when I did a joint reading with Becca and Johnny and Jen. And, but Kim Yo-Young, did I say that right? I think I'm going to call her Kim Yo-Yo because she's been sending out some really crazy warning stuff. She warned the U.S. of a crisis beyond control for entertainment purposes only, YouTube, aimed at the United States and South Korea. So, and this is the second time she's done that. She did one back in March, and then now. All right, so I just want to take a look at her. Is she going to start a problem? Is she going to start a problem? Well, I don't know how she could put more money into military, but she is. And then it robs the people of their money. And it's not the squawkers. It's not the wah, 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 it's the ones that are quiet. Like Pootie. Those are the ones. It's the silent ones. Right? So it's Kim Jong-un's sister, Kim Yo. It's Kim, Y-O, and then J-U-N-G. She's technically sending out the messages, acting leader of North Korea, okay? Kim's sister. All right, everybody on track? Okay, so I just want to know if she's going to start a problem with us. She warned just a couple days ago, she warned of a crisis beyond control aimed at the United States and South Korea because Biden's going to be meeting with Japan and South Korea. Okay, so she's putting more money into the military. She does not have strong confidence. She has low self-esteem, which is not good. Yeah, I think she was, caring for her brother, and then he sort of passed over. Ooh, she has an attacking nature. She's aggressive and quick, So I wanted to ask if she's going to start a problem, more of a problem than just these verbal threats. I think these are the past comments that she's said. Very enlightening with that hermit there. She's going to throw some military rally or gathering. She's placing judgment. Oh, she's entitled. She could be worse than her brother. I mean, I'm getting the feeling here that she's worse than her brother. Oops. This is interesting. Jay, you cracked me up. Okay, so this is interesting. This is in her hopes and fears. So she is very greedy, but she also has a lot of fear. She has low self-esteem and a lot of fear. Low self-esteem and that whole entitlement thing going on. And all she wants is the money, and she is taking over her brother's control. She's also reaching out to another leader. Now, that could be in China. But one of the readings I did in just recently looked like China was going to try to take them over. So she could be buddying up with her worst enemy, which is sometimes how that happens, isn't it? Okay. All right. Yeah, she is dangerous. Thanks for hitting the like button, you guys. And if you haven't already, turn that red subscription button gray. We're going for 6,000. Dream come true. All right. Let's take a look at, all right, so she's crazy. At least, well, I didn't get the two of, I guess she's more like she's angry and aggressive. But I didn't get the Two of Pentacles, which really means she's completely unstable. Let's take a look to see. Jay wanted to know if Facebook is going to allow, a couple of other people asked me to. If a couple of people asked, will Facebook allow Trump to return? Will Facebook and Instagram allow Trump to return? He wasn't really that active on Facebook. I mean, he was, but it was his Twitter. Right, dude? I think that's very true. Little snake in the grass. All right. Facebook and Instagram going to allow Donald to come back on their platform. I think he's probably on Parler, and I don't know how all of the other ones. Yeah, I think they're going to let him. But they're going to say, we're going to watch you, and if you don't control the roaring of the orange lion, we'll control it for you. They'll have someone closely monitoring. He has to sign an agreement. The past, he felt defeated because they took him off, but his comments were bullying and weren't true. Oh, they'll have, monitors on him. I don't know if this is going to happen right away. This is allowing light to be seen. He's hoping he can get back on there. Yeah, I think they will. This may be, well, here we have the Gemini card here, but I've also got Leo and Virgo. Maybe they're going to give it a certain date or something. He's seen as having lost, but can still recoup. So I'm going to say this is a new beginning. So I'm going to say that they're going to judge him and watch him, but they're probably going to let him back on. Yeah. I don't even know if he'll use it, But Gargoyle will probably try to do some more stuff on there. And Lara. Okay, I want to know, God bless everyone in India. Oh my God, what a terrible situation they are, and what a bad, that Modi, whatever his name is, Modi, he allowed that big festival to go on, and look what happened. Here they manufacture a lot of the vaccine, and they don't have enough of it or oxygen, and it's just horrible. Our hearts and prayers and love go out to all of them. And it's young people too. It's terrible. I want to know, is there going to be one specific variant that will come out of India that's going to cause a problem worldwide? That is my question. is there going to be an India-born variant of the crown bug that takes over, that causes a problem worldwide? Let's give us a couple shuffles. Sharon Sipes in the house, you guys. A variant strain out of India that causes a worldwide problem. That's not a good card to get in the very beginning, King of Pentacles. Getting them vaccinated is the challenge. Spending the money and getting them vaccinated is the challenge. And it's like quick, 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 quick. Challenge is on the side of the needle of the Ace of Swords. Judgment. Boy, this is all kinds of unstable. Talk about Two of Pentacles, and then it shows up. Unstable, murky waters. This is uncharted territory, and they can't get a grip on it. It is so out of control right now. Now, here comes the Magician, and that means he's got an ace from each suit. He's got all of the aces here on his table, representing all of the elements, and he can work it. They can work it. Helps on the way, all right, with the travel of the Knight of Wands, and I just got chills on that. I don't know why what could they possibly have to disagree about? There's going to be disruption, disagreement in the streets. So I don't know how long their leader will stay in power. There's going to be a big problem here. An uprising with Judgment and the Magician and the Moon card. Okay, so I'm thinking that we're able to get a hold on it. So, boy, it's going to cause a really big problem for them financially. But I think that, and I think the wealthiest areas that have the most amount of vaccinated people, which is a segue into my next question, will be okay. But it does travel. Not the greatest card to get with Chariot on the bottom. Okay. Hi, Mari. Okay, so Cash Peter saw he was going to have a hard time, Jay. All right. I haven't watched Cash lately. I have to tune back into him. I was so busy with readings this past week. It was really wonderful. You can always schedule a reading with me on my website, thewayofpositivechange.com. You can book yourself right whenever you like. I will be taking off, like I said, when my brother arrives, since there's some of you that have just joined, either the week of the 17th or the following week. So, but I'll let you know as we get more, as we approach that date. All right. Now, not enough people. There are some scientists saying that we're not reaching herd immunity, that they're concerned because of the Mamalicious and the people who are hesitant to get both vaccines and they only got one, or just hesitant to get even one because the rates are dropping off. So it's a sharp contrast to when we began. So how will the Biden's vaccine strategy be seen a year from now? Will it be seen as having been successful or not? I'm going to ask one more question about the crown bug. Leave it alone. How will, in 1 year's time, how will Biden's vaccination strategy be seen a year from now? Will it be seen as successful or not? All right. Passionate and emotion about getting it started, getting it off the ground. Not enough people will acquiesce and will go against their will. Their intuition tells them that it may not be safe for them. It will be judged. He's trying to open the eyes of people and saying, this is what we need. Look, take the blindfold off. It's important for you to understand. And some on the far right are just, they're controlling their people by saying, don't get it. Don't do it. All right, we have 2 swords of justice. Justice and the Queen of Swords. Judgment, it's a call to action. They're going to get more and more and more and more people to come out and do commercials. A big campaign for stand up for your right to be vaccinated. It's the right thing to do. A call to action, because there's some that just don't want to do it. They're just not going to want to. There's going to be some sort of incentive. I think it's going to have to do with travel and games and stadium things. All right, it's going to be seen as a success. It's going to have its naysayers. But it's the boat that takes us out of the ruddy waters into the smooth waters, and that he guided us. It's going to be seen. It doesn't get to everybody, and of course there's, the 7 of Swords and the Page of Swords. And we discussed this. I find this interesting that we discussed how in the Justice card and the Queen of Swords, the double-edged sword of justice is held in the right hand. We get down to the youth of the swords. It's held in the left hand because the page isn't mature enough and starts problems and isn't stable enough. So I just wanted to bring that back up. Yeah, I think it's going to be looked at as it's definitely going to be judged, but it will look at having been mostly successful. Okay. Because the ones that wanted to get it, got it, and felt, empowered. All right. Did I miss a super chat? I thought I saw a color. No. Okay. All right. Are enough people going to get? It'll be seen as success. But overall in the United States, are we, when we get to Thanksgiving, let's just pick Thanksgiving. Are we going to be still having a problem with this virus? Are we still going to have to be taking precautions? They said we'll have to get, possibly Pfizer especially said you'll need a booster. But when we look at the coming holidays this winter, I know it's a ways off, but I just wanted to ask these questions. 9 of Swords keeps popping out. So that means the 9 of Swords has just been popping out all over the place. That means very agitated, abrupt actions by others. So we're going to hear about people unhinged, aggressive actions. All right. Are we going to get enough people vaccinated in the United States so we can have celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas? Or will we still have to be having to take precautions? Thank you, Jay. still be wearing masks and everything else inside with people who haven't been vaccinated yet? Will they? What does it look like? Opportunity? Oh boy. So that's not what I wanted to see on the side of that. Reunions and nostalgia from the past. Even though there's opportunity, some people will opt out. So delay. We're not quite where we want to be yet with this. There it is. But you know, it keeps showing up in this fourth position. That's because the people that are far right, if they don't want to get vaccinated, and it keeps causing problems. They just won't listen. Some people just won't listen. They won't do the right thing, and then that makes it difficult for other people to gather with their loved ones for the holidays, or and cooking nostalgic traditions, Six of Cups traditions, things from the past. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to admit we're having a problem with it still, and I won't do what I'm supposed to do. Because we're still trying to control it. Still trying to control the Humpty Dumptys that just don't know. I don't even know what to call them. I don't know what. I'm at a loss for words. Oh boy, the Josh Hollies and all of them, they're out there just saying, don't worry. Oh boy. So I think we're still having problems, or problems could resurface, because this is things coming back up from the past. I do think that they may come up with some other type of medicine, some very important type of pill you can take as well. A new medicine for treatment, but by them, a very important pill that comes up that's used for the crown bug before, Thanksgiving and Christmas. There's some travel and going to other places up here. But I'm going to say that hospitalization rates start to go up, because this is my place of buildings. This is my specific card for buildings. I know that a lot of people think that, you got to go with, there's a specific reason why I had to put that meaning adhered to this card. It's also the card of the skiff in Washington. So I'm going to say that the people who don't pay attention this is going to cause an issue, and we're not out of the woods even by the end of this year. Even at Christmas and Thanksgiving, there's problems. All right, so that's not what I wanted to see. Okay. All right, what did I miss? Hi, Deborah. How you doing? Right? Okay. Okay. All right, let's ask real quick. I had, I think it was Karen, ask about who is behind the energy sound wave injuries that are happening to people in the military, embassies. This happened in Cuba and Washington, just recently happened in Washington. So I wanted to just, at this particular moment, I'm just going to look to see if Russia is behind these sound things, sound energy injuries, or China. So let's take a look at Russia first. There were not masks at the Kentucky Derby. I didn't watch the whole race because I had so many readings on Saturday. It was a great day Saturday. But some of the recap, I thought, wow, they're not wearing masks. Okay. Is Russia behind the energy sound wave injuries that happened with foreign officials in the embassies in Cuba and also Washington grounds? Oh gosh, yeah, David, I saw that there were going to be some rough weather coming through your way. Stay safe. A watch is one thing. A warning is a whole nother, but I know you completely are aware of that. Okay, well, that Russia. 8 of Wands. Mixing things together. Combination of mixing things together. So I'm going to say yes for Russia, because these are not no cards. Sneaky. I think they're aware they're being watched. And this is what makes this is the blending of two things together. Okay, because we're getting the Temperance card. All right, so let's see if it is also China. Okay, so Triple Faith Family Fitness said I am blurry. I don't appear blurry on my laptop here. Okay. Is China behind the sound wave injury issues in Havana and Washington? Thanks for letting me know it's not blurry. Hi, thanks. All right, so is China behind the energy injuries, sound waves that happened in Havana and Washington? Three of Pentacles is on its side. And that would mean, I think they're doing other things. Other secrets. Good Lord. I don't think so. Because I think they want to keep our commerce going with them. We buy so many of their goods. I don't think they want to wreck that. And this shows a card of no action, where the other Russia cards showed action. So I'm going to say no, because they want they want our money. This could have happened to them too. So, okay. Yeah, I might take a look at Iran later, but I definitely got a thing with Russia. So I'm okay. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. How does Trump feel about Rudy getting raided? Rudy raided. Rudy's been raided and he thinks it's unfair. And now he's saying it's illegal. Okay, I guess they came in at 6 a.m. How does Trump really feel about Rudy getting raided? I can't believe that this isn't the card of the day today, because I'm telling you, this is the energy. Maybe if he, oh, that's so funny. You won, Anita. Thank you, Miss Anita. That means a lot to me. Okay, Knight of Swords. He's going to sound off about it some more, isn't he? He's going to be on Newsmax and Fox News and Fox Noise and Squawk Noise. All right. He's not happy about it. That upset his happiness meter. He couldn't eat as many hamburgers that day. He wasn't feeling quite as hungry. Whoa, he didn't like that at all. Not at all. He's very concerned about the Marie Ivanovich thing. Woo, that really upset his apple cart. I'm glad to see it. Yeah, there's all the foreign talks. All of the foreign talks. 2 and 3. He's very concerned about what's on the computer. Not so much the phone, but what's on the internet. That's what he's really concerned about. Who he talked to in foreign places. That's what's got Trump upset. Yeah. And he's madder than a hornet. He's mad. Wow. Yeah, he knows that the information that is on Rudy's laptop, because this is my internet card, because when you hold your phone or your laptop in your hands, it connects you with the world, right? And we have to modernize the terror, right? So yeah, he is not happy at all. And he knows the information in it could make him do a faceplant. He's also very concerned and is reminiscent of what happened with Cohen, because he didn't pay Rudy, and he's concerned that Rudy would flip. He's very protective, and he feels like the victim that they did this, to Rudy, because they now have access to him. And then we're going to have to ask about, oh yeah, he's going to try to pull a rabbit out of his hat or something out of his rear. Sorry. He's going to try to be very manipulative with his speech, anything that can protect himself. I don't even know Rudy. I didn't know he had that. Rudy didn't tell me that, whatever. All of those things, right? So there's more information coming about this very soon. Swords are very quick, very quick. And remember, we have Mercury. Communication is going to be huge in the month of May. Okay. He's going to try to put a spin on it, but I don't think he's going to be able to. So, all right. So is there, a lot of people think there's a direct tie to yeah, Rudy who? Yeah. A lot of people think there's a tie to what's on his computer to Jared. So let's see. Is the information that is on Rudy's phone or laptops going to lead to Jared Kushner, to the downfall of Jared Kushner? The information seized from Rudy's office and home, will that lead to the downfall Oh, thanks, Miss Deborah. That's very kind of you. All right. The information seized on Rudy's devices lead to Jared's downfall, going to jail. Take Jared down. Oh, so that's a yes, that there is information that links directly to Jared Kushner. Yes. Man. Yep, and you can try to spin it. Hi, me, myself, and I. You can try to spin this. You try to make magic deals and magic tricks, but it's not going to be possible. It brings activities to an end. Yep, there it is. They've got it. Of course, we already know they have it already. And there's a lot on there. They're just finding a treasure trove. Can't believe we don't have the 10 of Wands. It's the family. I mean, it isn't just Jared. It's the family. He gambled. Yep, he gambled, and he lost. Boy, did he gamble. Whoa, gamble with the money and the pentacles and the roulette wheel. Yes, leads to an indictment. Yeah. So there it is. Yep. And it isn't just a little. I don't remember the order. Anyway, it isn't just a little. It's big. And it also involves real estate. Thank you, Miss Cindy. So the Knight of Pentacles for me is a real estate deal. Papers, land papers. Yeah, and we're so happy that it hopefully May, with all of that nervous energy of the Knight of Swords, hopefully it'll just continue to unravel, So let's take a look. Let's take a look at Don Jr. And then I think Wednesday, I'm just going to go through, unless something else, I think we could probably safe to say that there's so much aggression in these cards that somebody is going to go after somebody. It's not safe. So be careful for aggressive drivers too, because that card keeps coming up. And I'm going to ask, what do you and I need to know? But let's just take a look at Don Jr. Right, Allie P, I couldn't agree more. I don't think that he even butt dialed people, didn't he? All right. Information found in the raid on Giuliani's office and home. Will that lead to Don Jr. getting indicted? Don Jr. I think we'll go through the whole cast of characters on Wednesday. And remember, in the morning on the community page, I'll post that I'm going live, and I'll post the card of the day. And you can ask about any of the cast of characters. We'll do that. And then Friday, I'm going to be on with Celtic Sheila on the remote view on her channel. And that's the first time I've done that show with her. That's Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Mountain, so 12 noon Pacific. Wow, there's so much on Don Jr. they don't know where to begin. Okay, T-Barb, we'll miss you. Oh boy. Yeah, his holdings. Some of his holdings. Definite money deals. And this is so strange, because I saw that he just got like a loan for $9 million for a house in Florida. Like he's so arrogant that he thinks he's going to be able to go on his life without a problem, and then but he isn't. Look at, he's on his side. His feeling wealthy, his stature. And he's confused. I think he's doing too much. As Autumn calls it, sniffy stuff. Yeah, he's freaked. He's freaking out. What if he's got some bad dreams and paranoia going on there. He's not feeling at all in control. And he's been mixing things together that isn't good for him. Boy. Yeah, this is going to be a money deal that shows up. I think they're going to find, now I've got the 10 of Wands. Remember, I was surprised that I didn't get it with Jared and Donald, but I've got it with Don Jr. Look. So it's so much. It's really, boy, he's in deep doo-doo. He thinks his dad will get him out of everything. There's that card again. I can't believe that wasn't card of the day. It didn't even try to pop out when I was shuffling this morning. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to say Don Jr. first before Jared. I think Jared is more involved. These are possibly easier, well, because he probably has less brain cells. Probably equivalent of an amoeba. Something like that. Okay, yeah. Don is going to be arrested. All right, so I think we'll just do the whole cast of characters and see who gets indicted in May. That's what we'll call Wednesday, okay? But you can add some important questions. All right, let's see what you and I need to know for Monday and Tuesday. We're at 104. So that'll be fun Wednesday. We'll just run down the list of nefarious nincompoops, as Lucky Girl wants to call them. Anita, I can text you if you want me to. All right. What do you and I need to know about today and tomorrow? And if the Knight of Swords comes up again, I'll be in hiding. All right. I don't like the energy of that and how it kept popping up. I wonder if that means there's another issue like what happened at the Capitol or more malicious stuff. I could probably ask that. I'll ask that before we go. What do you and I need to know? Okay, try to be happy. Be happy, don't worry. All right. There's a delay until we get all the people in all their proper jail cells. So, oh boy. They're going to have to get Lev and Igor out to do some more interviews. Yeah, the sneaky people, okay, so focus on ourselves. Be happy, stay in the day that you're in. There is some tricky business going on. So the sneaky sneaks, this is the thief in the camp, the thief, somebody steals something in your neighborhood, or, the people like the peanut butter people or something are up to no good. These are groups that have cash. So lock your cars, We shouldn't have to, but do it. Stay on top. Oh, give yourself a little extra time in the mornings. So try to get your rest. I know there's a meteor shower tonight, tomorrow night. There's early morning hours. I think 2 and 4 is the best time to see them. Give yourself a little bit more time in the morning. Get yourself all organized. If you know you have a presentation or you've got a lot going on today or tomorrow, give yourself time to get organized. Eat your Wheaties, get organized. Yeah, there's a lot. This looks like we could be doing a lot of work, whether it's in your garden or cleaning out your shed or working on a particular project. So it's a lot of work. Okay, so oh boy, the right wing is just going to be at it. Wah, wah, wah. They're just going to be, yikes. Okay. There'll be an announcement. Stars of light. That is almost like a very prominent female figure. There's some sort of sneaky, underhanded. I don't know if it's Kamala. That's not my card for it. It could be Nancy, but it could be Kamala. Or some sort of. I think they'll unravel it though, because it's a good card up at the top. This is hopes and fears, so that's not up at the top. But I think we're going to hear about, and it could be even more damaging stories coming out about Rudy and Giuliani. But this is tough stuff in important, prominent females in important places. So we're going to hear some news about that. We have a lot of work to do. And I know, plan for the future, plan your little summer getaways. Okay, let's see if any of the militias, like the Mamalicious or the peanut butter people, there's going to be some other type of planned problem meeting, something like what happened at the Capitol this week. Oh, thanks, Anita. We're so happy you're here. Yeah, that's what we need to know. Yeah. So stay in the day that you're in. Lock your car. If your car's out in the driveway, lock your cars, lock your doors, and keep your purse close by you if you go shopping, because there's going to be some sneaky sneaks out there. And if you've got a project coming up, there's a lot of work to be done. Give yourself plenty of time to get organized. Give yourself some extra time in the morning. So you want to put a big go to bed early, get up early. Okay, so there's some sort of plot. Now I think they're going to be able to. It'll get revealed. Oh boy, yeah. So we hear that's not good. I don't like this. Sorry, I didn't mean to end this on be protective of your boundaries. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Okay. There's also something about younger people. Got 2 pages. And Gilgan. So there's going to be some sort of, that just came in, there's going to be some sort of announcement with Giuliani or Epps, something like that comes up too. And I'm going to say that there's some of the militia people are doing, I didn't mean to laugh at that, but there's going to be some uprisings. And someone's going to jail for that, for sure. Oh, These are younger people that are putting this together. Anyway, I think it fails. Yeah, I think it fails, and I think so. We'll just take a deep breath, pull our energy back in, up. Something, you know, when we keep getting the Knight of Swords, something's going on, right? Something about kids too. I don't know. I don't have enough time to look at that. We've got to go. So hopefully everything will be fine. You know, lock your doors and everything, and try to have fun. Stay in the day that you're in. All right, guys, much love to you. I'll see you on Wednesday, and we'll go through the cast of characters and see who's getting indicted first. Okay, that should be fun. All right, bye. Thanks, everybody who super chatted, and Jay, Sherry, Lucky Girl, T-Barb, thank you so much. Yep, if you'd like to schedule a reading, thewayofpositivechange.com, and you can book and schedule your own appointment. It's a one step. It's very user-friendly. Thanks so much. I'll see you Wednesday. Bye.